So GM everyone, welcome to community call number 128. This is September 1st, the merge month, and I'm so happy to be here hosting this call. Thanks everyone for being here. So let's start praising. As you all know, praising is what we do to um, have a grateful culture on Giveth, to um, acknowledge the work that everyone is doing, but it's also a way to decentralize in a decentralized way, know what's going on around everyone's work. So let's have 30 seconds per person. I'll start. I want to praise. Give me a second. Where are my praise now? I want to praise Rochelle and Santix for joining the Give Power Test Party. I want to praise Mateo and Kai for taking the time to explain some specifics on how our governance work process, how our governance work in the governance call. I want to praise Ahmad for leading the comms call. It was great. I want to praise Tropical Mango for her work on the presentations and pitch decks. I want to praise Almond for pushing a Twitter Spaces strategy. I want to praise Direxitarius for the wonderful work that he's doing with Refi NFT to bring more impactful donations. So on September 10, there are going to be another auction and more donations to mental health projects. Anyway, I want to praise Monique, Sherik, Mohammed, Amin, Carlos, Luisa, Fabio, and Jazz for joining our a call to have more accurate data on our dashboards. I want to praise Rodri for helping me with some presentations, and I want to pass it, to. Let's go with Tosi.
Everybody. So I want to praise Monique and Mo and Tropical Mango for having the great section on multi-level user accounts. I want to praise Mo for his work on the Giveth design system and for Give Power. I want to praise Rodrigo for being a very amazing teammate. I want to praise Kotabe for his work on the Give Power test session. I want to praise everybody for being here and for being amazing. So I'm passing to Hamad.
Thanks so much. Hi, everyone. Nice to be here today. I like to praise all of you for being here. It's great that we are still keeping strong, even though there's a lot of people that are off. I like to praise Corey for working, even though she's not feeling 100%. I like to praise Almond, Tropical Mango, and Franco for taking on so many things, even though they just joined in. I like to praise Jake for stepping up and leading the Communitas working group call. I like to praise Yas for taking on token selling. I like to praise Kotabe for leading this call, being a great steward, and also for the talk that he has in about an hour. So good luck with that. I like to praise Rochelle for payments, and I like to praise Kurt for joining us for the first time. Welcome, Kurt. And let me pass it on to Rochelle.
Hi everyone. So I want to praise Kotabe for facilitating the governance call this week, and I want to praise Nico for coordinating the early report needed for August payments and for leading body review calls coordination. And I want to praise Kurt for joining the team. I'll pass it to Rodri.
Hi everyone, thanks for sharing. I want to praise Mo, Marco, and Tosini for amazing teammates. I want to praise Kota for working presentation and Almond the same. I want to praise everybody for being here. Pass to Franco.
Thank you, Rodri. I want to praise Ahmad for the great comms call that you lead. I want to praise Kotabe for all your hard work for leading this call. I want to praise Salmon for helping me in the MIA call and having a great sync call. I want to praise Rochelle and Nico for payments. I want to praise Suga for reviewing the Zodiac Wiki issue. I want to praise Jake for the communities call that you led. And I want to praise Kurt and welcome to the team. And I'll pass it to Suga.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Great to see you all. I'd like to praise Kotabi for leading this call. Praise Jake for the outreach that he was doing on behalf of all of us using Gitcoin projects. I'd like to praise Ahmad for the newsletter and for the instant support in my request for help on the Gitcoin grant. I'd like to praise Franco for the Zodiac Wiki work. And I'd also finally like to praise Lauren, Ashley, Sim, Corey, and Rochelle for their support and understanding with my taking this last week off after the tragic death of my niece 2 weeks ago. And I'll pass it to Kai.
Hey, I want to praise Kotabe for taking on all the meetings. Thanks, and you're doing it really great. I want to praise Moshe Hub for his advancements in Kubernetes and making dev's life easier with advancing our deployments, giving feedback on strategy, and setting up a brand new VPN. I want to praise Monique for pushing for proper incident management, which we have now, hopefully soon. I praise Carlos and Mohammed for volunteering to take shifts in that incident management. We still have to talk. I want to praise Kotabe, Freshel, Nick, Amin, Mohammed, Mateo, Ahmad, Giantkin, Marco, Chess, Franco, Suga, Rodri, Jake, Mo, for taking care of our DAO with governance and hear the community call during Burning Man. And finally, praise our burners for taking a break at a wonderful place of contact. Griff, Lauren, Ashley, Mitch, Dani, and the rest. I'm not it to. We'll give it to Franco. Did you go yet?
I just went, but
yeah, of course. I give it to Mo.
Thanks. I want to praise Katia, Monique, and Tosin for the first multi-level accounts design meeting sync, and I want to praise Rodri for working on the Giveth design for social platforms. I want to praise Roman and Cherry for implementing the design. And, to praise Tosin for all of the support and business syncing this week right after we came back. I actually don't know who I should pass. It just fine. Carlos, did you go?
Yeah, thank you. No,
Okay.
I'll go now. Hey everyone, happy to be here. I'll start by praising Mohammed for being a great backend team member. Amin and Mateo for all the subgraph work they have done, migrating a lot of the infrastructure. Cherry Grammy and Alireza for Give Power boosting and the notification center. Fabio for the awesome Give dashboard. Ashley for new specs for future features. Also Moshe Hab, Torai for all the Kubernetes and CI/CD work. Clara for finding issues promptly. Nick for really instructing me on the body reviews. That was from weeks ago, but I forgot to praise him. And also Kurt for joining the dev team. So that'll be my praise for now, and I'll pass it to, let's see who's missing. Cheo, did you go?
Cheo, we do this as a so we are kind of like appreciating everyone, and you can do it in Spanish if you want. Lo puedes hacer en español si quieres.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
¿Qué tal, Cheo?
Bueno, y estoy aquí, viendo a ver lo que están hablando y eso, tratando de ver la lámina. Y bueno, También tenía algunas consultas sobre lo de G-Power, porque no lo he entendido muy bien cómo va a funcionar.
Ok, Cheo, eso lo podemos hablar en las llamadas de los miércoles. ¿Te parece?
Sí,
Si quieres,
gracias.
pásale, o sea, aquí lo que puedes hacer es como decirle, si tienes agradecimiento por alguien, decírselo, y si no, si quieres pasar, también puedes como que pasarle la bolita a alguien más de los que no han pasado, y si no, yo te puedo ayudar con eso.
Bueno. Ya. Entonces, bueno, sí, ahorita no entiendo mucho bien esto, pero sí pasaría.
No te preocupes.
Bienvenido.
Entonces, okay, then I'll pass it to Jess.
Thanks, Jess. I'd like to give my praise to. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, I'd like to give my praise to Ahmad for always checking in and making sure our new hires are taken care of. Praise to Rochelle for all the support and for processing the payments for August. Praise to Kurt for joining the team today officially. Praise to Amin for being a welcoming buddy to Kurt. Praise to Mo Shihab for initiating to have a buddy review call. Praise to Kotabe for facilitating our call today. Praise to Giant Kin for always being available to help. Praise to Rai in advance as he is currently drafting his role proposal to be posted soon. And praise to Santigs for being super responsive despite having a super horrible experience and for being taken at the hospital. I hope you feel better, Santigs. And yeah, passing it back to Kotabe.
Okay, so then I'll pass it back to Jake.
Cool. Thanks. I will start with Tropical Mango. It was her birthday after last call, so happy birthday to her. Praise to Tropical Mango for interest in the CRM, as well as doing that donor pitch deck and Crypto Philanthropy 101. Praise to the man leading this call, Kotabe, for first leading the call, second for your interest in the CRM and hopefully using it soon, and for your new approach on the governance call. Last but not least would be my boy Ahmad. Thank you. You get your weekly traditional praise from me for all that you do. And I will pass it on to, I guess it's time for Kurt to shine. Take it away.
Okay. I press Heather, Griff, Amin, Pavla, Ahmed, Valerie, and Nick Baltz, and everyone else who was involved in my process of hiring. And especially I press Amin for being my buddy and onboarding me this morning. Yeah, that's it. And who's left? I don't know. And thanks everyone for welcoming me. So, yeah.
Awesome, Kurt. You want to try your luck?
Who's left? Gilet Royale, maybe? I don't know.
Oh no, Jill has already gone, Kai. But let me pass it to RV.
Thanks, Kotabi. I want to give my praise to Nico for giving me my documents for the employment documents, and I will praise Fischel for all the support and for coordinating, for suggesting new bodies for me. And I just want to praise all of the people here in this committee for each of your contributions. I don't know who hasn't gone yet, Kotabi.
Okay, I can help you. Corey.
Hey, thanks. I want to praise Ahmad for covering for me this week while I've been out sick. I really appreciate it. I got kicked with something heavy this week. I want to praise Almond, Franco, Tropical Mango for picking up so many new tasks and executing so quickly. It's been awesome. Thank you so much. Want to praise Suga for jumping back into things so quickly this week. Really nice to have you back. And I want to praise Freshelle and Nick for taking care of payroll on time as always. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna have to pass this back to you, Kotabe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Then I'll pass it to Miguel. Okay. Oh yeah, there
Hi.
we go.
Hi. I'm kind of new here, but my praise go to Ashley and Almond for being like a guides on on this Giveth. Um, also Kotabe, yeah, to because he answered my DM, and that's all, guys. Praise everyone. And I'll pass it to you, Kotabe, because I don't know who's left.
No one's trying to try their luck. Okay. I'll pass it to Freshelle.
I already went.
Oh no! Oh no! How
Just
embarrassing. Okay. I'll pass it to Almond then.
Hey everyone, DM, I want to praise Tropical Mango for starting the initiative of building a deck presentation to grassroots organizations. I want to praise Sim for syncing with me on all the work she's doing. I want to praise Ahmad for your feedback around the Project Owners 101. Praise Rodri for creating an amazing designs to promote our community events and for delivering the templates as well. I want to praise Franco for facilitating the amazing AMA call with me and for also teaming with me to the communication issues. I want to praise Miguel for delivering amazing audio capsules of the Giveth projects. And that's it. I pass it to you back, Kotabe.
Okay. I think Amin was missing, but he disappeared from my screen at least. Is anyone else missing? I believe not. Speak now. Okay. So let's move on. Thanks everyone for ditching your praises. It's great to have this very healthy gratefulness culture. So a few of the upcoming events. Donate to get in round 18 co-op. I believe it ends tomorrow. Unless I'm mistaken. So yeah, if you want that sweet round 18 co-op, make your donations. And then remember that we have the project nominations project. Nominate projects that are not on Giveth that you want to see on Giveth, and then vote on nominated projects here. Okay, here. I'm talking low. You can vote with your gift tokens, and then just give Jake a little bit more of work because he will get bored. Okay, so let's go to the working. Yeah, let's go to the working groups. So we'll start with the community circle, which is entailed from the communications working group and the communities working group. And the mission is to be the living and breathing core of Giveth, an ecosystem of collective support, abundance, and communications where we cultivate relationships and assist innovative projects. So, Corey, will you take it from there?
Hey, yes, thanks. If you just want to flip to the next slide.
Sorry. My
No
first day.
problem. Yeah, so yeah, from the communications circle, we have another record month of donations in August. So thanks, Ahmad, for helping me to highlight this. We hit 320,000 US dollars worth of donations, which is amazing. And we also have a beautiful chart here that shows the increases from March until now, the chart just below. So we're going to be putting out some posts to highlight this for sure. But I just thought this is like super encouraging for everyone here within Giveth and for the community. at large. So it's really like a summer to celebrate. And then also our August newsletter is out with lots of great updates. So make sure also to subscribe if you haven't already. There's lots of great stuff in there since we had all these launches over the last month. And as well, we have round 18 project verifications that just came out. We posted them a few days ago as put together by Nicola in a beautiful way. So check those out if you haven't seen those new verified projects yet. And then also coming up later today is a talk that Kotabi will be giving. Kotabi is going to be speaking about Giveth on the topic of can Web3 help create sustainable giving models? As we all know, yes, it can. So don't miss the live show. It's at 5 p.m. UTC today, which is in about an hour and a half. And we posted the link on Twitter. And coming up soon, the comms team is working on a couple different things. We are looking to get some social media infographics created to make our posts more colorful. And we also are going to be scheduling a session to review Amplitude's website analytics. Sim will be sending out a doodle on Discord here. We also have Tropical Mangoes working on a new onboarding flow for users, including chatbots, email sequencing. And finally, we're still making progress on the Project Owners 101 course. So yeah, hoping to get that done very, very soon. That was like one of the projects we really want to complete while everyone's at Burning Man. So we will keep you posted. Thanks so much, and I'm going to go ahead and pass this to the Communitas group.
Thank you, Corey. I'm going to take that while Ash is away. We meet on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Ashley time in the CRT or at 5 p.m. Central European time if you're playing from home there. Moving on to the next slide. We also have a weekly community AMA and orientation call. That's the next day at 9 a.m. CST, which should be 5 p.m. CET. If you're a new contributor interested in contributing to Giveth, project owner that has questions about your project, or a donor who wants to know more about Give, this is the safe place for you to come and join. Moving along, updates one would be we're still picking everybody's brain. That donor survey is up and running. We're going to start collecting the information. We are at 77 that have taken it already. Goal is hopefully to get it 100. If you haven't taken that, please do so on that hyperlink. And if you're interested in what donors that are currently and not currently contributing to Giveth are saying about our platform, it's the second hyperlink. Congratulations. It is Christmas in September here for Communitas Deck the Halls. We are working on a donor pitch deck. Thank you, Tropical Mango. You can see it and offer suggestions on that hyperlink. And then we're also working on a partnership pitch deck, which is coming soon. There is a GitHub issue up, and you can go there and comment on that. Communitas is also trying to stay the course. We have our next GPS, which is Giveth Progress Signals, or KPIs if you're in the corporate world. Brainstorm coming soon. You can cast your vote for when the next meeting takes place. It sounds like either next week or the following week, so stay tuned for that. Also, we're working on a donor roadmap. So there's a GitHub issue up for that as well. Would love anybody's feedback on that. Trying to create a little bit of a skeleton, a path for activating some more donors here at Giveth. Watch out for falling objects. We have a highly decorated gravity team now. So if there's any conflicts or any communication loss, please fill out that hyperlink form. And help us get stronger with more communication. And I will pass it on to, I believe, the builders.
Yes, that's me. Thanks, Jack. I really enjoyed all the wordplay there and the flavor that you put into that slide. So, builders update. The work is up and running. First official bounty, it's ready to go. Most likely it's going to go today or tomorrow. We're going to ask for a POAP design just to test how the flow is going. So on the, and you can always use that template that is linked there. So there is a link to the work here. Sorry, I'm not pressing so many links. It's my first day. So here is the D work. Anyone can suggest a bounty. For suggesting the bounty, it's actually better to go to the other, to this link, to the template link. And the way that we do it is that every Monday at the governance call, we're going to go through the bounties suggested. We're going to see which ones we want to kind of like streamline and which ones will need to go through the DAO governance. And that's how we, that's how we select which bounties are going to go. This flow is just starting, so yes, here is where you can create your own bounties. So that's the template. Moving on. Give it info. We had, oh no, we had a great conversation. So the first version is ready. Data needs to be improved. We had a great conversation on how to do that. And yeah, data will be improved soon. And Refi NFT, it's, if you remember well, Refi NFT donated about 5 ETH on August to environmental projects, and they have their next auction between September the 10th and September 17th. If they are going to collect money for mental health projects on Giveth, and we're going to be co-hosting a Twitter space with them on Wednesday the 7th. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And with that, I'll pass it to the platform circle. Who will take the platform circle today? Carlos, do you know?
I'll be taking the development working group.
Okay. Well, let's pass to the development working group. Well, just, so the platform circle is entailed from the development working group, the design working group, and the Give Economy working group. Yeah, sorry, that was the thing. And the mission is to empower our contributors with the knowledge and resources to build and maintain platforms that bridge communities, meet user needs, and advance blockchain technology. So Carlos, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Kotao. You can pass to the next slide, please. Okay, so hey everyone, there has been a lot of work done these past weeks. We're in the front end 2.2.6 version since August 23, but this week we released the backend 1.5.1, which is mainly critical bug fixes for the donations flow. There was some donation showing up as failed, so we fixed that bug this week. We have the notification center coming up. The design is ready. The front end design is also ready. The front end views, Alireza and our front end team has done them. And now we are integrating the front end with the back end. So that's a work in progress. Mo is also finishing the copies, contents, and the text that will go in each notification. So we're progressing a lot in the notification center, and we'll soon give more updates about it. Moving up, we're listing our farms in the Filama. Mateo has done a lot of work this week, and it's currently on review. So hopefully we can get that done next week. There's also been a lot of subgraph CI/CD work, and also migrating to new versions. So a lot of work has been done by Amin and Mateo. Praise to them. Also, Give Power is moving on really fast. Amin did tons of work this week. It's also the front end guys. The design of the data schema that's done. The boosting services are a work in progress. Amin finished the Give Power calculations average this week, and the front end did the boosting model. What's next is the front end my account part page in the page of each user. So for now, that's still a work in progress. We also have next a feature that's called mandatory updates, which is basically a project must make an update every 3 months or 4 months, and or we will send a notifications for him to know that he needs to update his project if he wants to retain his verified status. So the backend, it's a work in progress. We're finishing it this week by the end. The front end also did the verify button, remove verify button for this scenario. We also have a work in progress for sending the emails for reminding projects to make updates. And what's blocked right now is the changes on the verification form, but that will be done after these other tasks are finished completely. There's also the testing party after this, and I implore everyone to test it up as much as you can also in your free time if you have, and report any issue that you find. I think you can go to the next slide, Kotabe, please. So what's next? In the coming weeks, we'll be implementing the multi-level accounts. So not everyone is just registered, but instead they can have different, let's just say, account titles. For example, owner, for example, accountant, and all that. So we're working on the business analysis and sketching, and also the quality score will be coming next up. That's something that we wanted to change for a while now. So we're currently, sorting this out. You can check the roadmap in the link here in the slides. So if anyone has any questions after the meeting or at the end, we can talk about it. So back to you, Kotabe.
Okay, great. So coming next, what's happening on the Give economy? Just making sure that I'm not on mute. Awesome. So Give economy updates. As weekly, I'm just putting what's the liquidity on the Angel Vault on the right side. A few more give like accumulating, and the price went down just a little bit, tiny bit, but all good. Then the Angel Vault behaving as it should and creating this amazing buy block. So on the development side, Give Power, yeah, I mean, Carlos went a little bit through this. So staking contract looks good. Waiting for an audit. Boosting and ranking will have had amazing progress, and there will be some deliverables this week. And yeah, there's more testing needed. There's actually there's not going to be a testing party after this call, but we need to have more testing of Give Power. We need to, Give Power is such an important milestone, and we need to make sure that it's working fine before we send it, and we want to send it this month. So all hands that are willing to try it out are more than welcome to do it. I can help you to give you give tokens, and I will hold another testing party, but not this week. On the region farms front, so Fox is most likely going to not continue with the Fox Honey region farm, but create a new region farm. So that's exciting. Most likely it will come in October when their other farm ends. So yeah, and then we have S0 and TSP from the standard farms also moving forward. So we are seeing the landscape of probably 3 farms coming into the region farms in the next probably 2 or 3 months. That's exciting. Finally, a pipeline starts to look solid there. And yeah, there are also proof of humanity on the pipeline. So exciting times for region farms. Yeah, other updates, the migration to Goerli. I mean, this we went through already. Research, on the research side of Give Economy, we are still mostly focused on the Balancer Public Goods pool. You can show some love to this post on Radical Forum and on Balancer Discord. So yeah, you can just click here and just engage and give some love to the comment um, to the post, and you can engage a little bit on it. As you can see, Simone posted this. Just chat Pi and me on the comments right now, and a few likes. So yeah. Anyways, like what we're thinking about doing, and the plan that we are now going to start coordinating with Cons is creating a blog post about what the Balancer Public Goods Pool will look like and who will be great for this, and creating a Twitter thread to start gaining some traction on it. Also this week, there was an outreach to Mirana team, which is behind BitDAO, is the venture capital firm behind BitDAO, EduDAO, and Game7, which are two projects that where EduDAO has invested. And so we're just trying to move those things forward. And GiveFi. Next week we will invite Top DAO, who are a DAO that is creating safe stablecoins APR strategies. And we are going to talk with them to see if there is a fit on what they're doing with GiveFi. So yeah, those are the updates on the Give Economy front. And I'll pass it to the sign. We'll take it
Thanks,
for
I can take it. Okay, so this week we are still improving the give overflow and boosting flow. Also, we are updating and adding new components and to the business system to make it ready for everyone to use it. And also this week we have a few months working the multi-level account. We had our first sync meeting with Katya and Monique today. We continue working on this issue next week too. And also we added templates for the social medias. Okay, that's it. I'll pass it back to you.
Okay, awesome. So on the governance circle, moving on to the governance circle, we have both the governance working group and the DAO working group. And the mission is to progressively decentralize the Giveth decision-making process by building a community and a token-based economy around our platform that recognizes contributions, values participation, and rewards altruism. And with that, I'll pass to, I guess, Rochelle for the governance working group.
Thanks, Kotabe. So we have weekly calls every Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 4 p.m. CET. To start, vacation updates. We have some people who are currently at Burning Man. They'll be away for the next weeks, and we also have Claire, who is currently on vacation, and Nico will be off on September 21 to 22. And more details can be found in the team availability channel in our Discord server, calling everyone to enjoy some vacation time and time off to relax and chill. Then a weekly reminder, please have your buddy review calls scheduled. If you haven't had a buddy review call for 3 months or more, kindly reach out to your buddy. Kindly let Nico know if you had a buddy review call or have plans to, so he can coordinate with your buddies and update the tracker. Kindly go to the next slide, please, Katabe. Thank you. So, there are links here in the upper right on the slide. You can leave a review for any Giveth contributor, and also a different link for you to review for yourself. So in the second form, in the self-review form, there's a portion there where you can evaluate Giveth as an organization. So that would be really helpful to improve processes in Giveth and where Giveth can improve. So yeah, although there's not much action since last week, Here are governance forum posts that are worth checking out. So there is an update on the monitoring tool to help identify and mitigate recirculating give back. So first, the data site is now being updated continually. And second, TrueBlocks is now Dockerized and will run on that node. So if you want to read the more detailed update, check this forum post. And then we have the ETH Barcelona expense reimbursement. So the vote is now up in Aragon. So if you have some Energive tokens, kindly vote and engage. And please vote. Yeah, please vote, please. And then lastly, we have an update on Suga's real proposal that would need your soft consensus on. So there's a poll in the post, so check the update, read the changes, and please vote on the update of Suga's real proposal. And I'll pass it to Nico for hiring updates.
Thanks, Rochelle. And before I go on the to the hiring updates, please feel free to reach out to me regarding your buddy review calls. And another thing, we need more contributor feedback for Moshe Hub, as he will be having his buddy call with Gilles Royal anytime next week, I think. So yes, please give your feedback to Moshe Hub if you've worked closely with him in the past few months. And yeah, for our hiring updates, we are officially welcoming Kurt today. So it's his first day. Welcome, Kurt, our Solidity developer. So if you see him around on calls, please say hi to him and welcome him. And for our open positions, we can check on the link, the recruiting link. We are hiring delivery managers and DAO proposers. That's it. Passing it back to Yokotabe.
Awesome. So moving on to the DAO working group. I'm also stewarding that group. So let's talk a little bit of updates. Right now, there's not that much movement on the DAO votes, as Rochelle said. We have the ETH Barcelona reimbursement on the Energive. So we went on the governance call this week to how is it voting. I really encourage everyone that it's new that they just got Energive to start voting on their XDAI Aragon Energy, sorry, platform. So yeah, here is the vote. Luckily, it's already set to pass, but it's good to start flexing that muscle, that voting muscle. So yeah. What else? On the Give Garden, we still have also the vote for top up the doc translations in Spanish and Portuguese. So also feel free to vote for that one. On the multi-sig, not much happening right now. We tested the multi-sig. We have tested it. The 6 signatures of this have been tested, and we have passed a few things. So everything seems to be working, and the payments through the work platform seem to be working perfectly. So that's why we're going to make the first formal test this week. And snapshot, there's nada on the snapshot. So right now, not much things to vote on. So yeah, that's it. We don't have anyone for the community spotlight this time, so we're going to finish early. I'm going to give back to you 15 minutes of your life. But if someone else wants to say something, feel free to do it right now. Okay, if not, well, I just do want to say something like I'm so sorry about your personal situation, Suga. It does sound like a tragedy.
Thanks, Kevin.
My heart is with you.
Thank you so much.
Feel free to reach out. Or if there's anything that we can do, that I can do. My heart is with you, and I'm so sorry about it.
Thank you, Kotavi. You're all so wonderful. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I love this family.
Yes, we are. We are family. So with that, thanks everyone for being here, and class dismissed.
Well done, Katabe. Sorry,
Thank you
Shuga.
so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
So nice
Kotabe.
to see you all.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Kotabe.
Kotabe.
Gracias. Chao,
No.
chao, adiós.